I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shoot and Plank. We're back again with the Ruger American 22 rifle. It's a bolt action. We already did the overview of it. Today we're going to be shooting this. Now I've already fired at some and tried to sight it in. It's been real picky, it seems like, for some reason. We're going to try some standard ammo to do some planking, but I'll show you here because I told you in the overview how you adjusted these sights. Well, this sight right here, you can probably see it right up here. Alright, that had to be moved all the way up as far as it could go. It was really shooting low. And it didn't make any difference at what ammunition. I thought, well, maybe it's because I tried some of the quiet ammo, the 710 velocity. Nope, that didn't do it. I went to some higher velocity Aguila, in fact, eventually to fire that. Pretty much did the same thing as the standard CCI. And there's a difference there. There's about 200 feet per second difference on it. So, you know, it just hasn't made a difference. But what we will do is we're going to try some of the CCI standard, which is at 1070, and we're going to try to do some planking with that at 25 yards. And then maybe we'll go over and we'll just see how this works at 50 yards. And might go with some little bit higher velocity. In fact, I might even try the tactical, the AR tactical, which normally I use with my 22 AR style rifles. But we might just try some of that in here, or maybe even the Aguila. Could go with that because that's even a little bit higher velocity. So first off, let's load this up. In fact, the magazine, by the way, I'll show you how I load this because this is a box magazine. Guess I already got it out of here. It's over here. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, didn't even remember taking it out. Anyway, here's a box magazine. Now, sometimes these can be a pain in the hind end to load, as you know. First few rounds aren't bad. Well, what you got to do is you got to insert this in here so that it. And what this is a Maglula 1022. It's for the box magazines, and you just load it like this. Here's the trick on this. I want to show you this. I mean, this isn't a big deal. I've showed you these before. You push it down. When you put the round in, make sure it's all the way to the back. If you don't, you won't get the next one pushed down. Just like this, push it all back. That's all you got to do with it. And it really doesn't take long to load the 10 rounds of ammo that you got. And with my little larger magazines, same thing. It'll load the 25 round just like this one will. So I'm going to go ahead and get these loaded. I'm going to sit here and have you watch me do this, and then we're going to go shoot. Okay, we're back here at 25 yards, and I'll put the first round in. Like I said, this is CCI standard. We'll see how it does for the planking at least. I'll take safety off. Okay, now that was the planking bottles, of course, and what we're going to do is we're going to try for that center on that bullseye. Maybe I can get you in there just a little bit more so you can see what's going on. Yeah, I think you can see it a little bit better right there, and we're going to try to hit that bullseye. Got it. Yep, got it again. I can hear it. You guys ought to be able to see it. Not sure I hit it that time or not. You could tell. I did then. That'll be all my ammo. Yep, that was it. So, I was able to hit it. Seems like it's shooting pretty good. What do you say we put a little bit higher velocity? And and I'm going to take and put a gong over in the 50-yard range, and we'll see what it does over there. Alright, what I've decided to do, you're zoomed in at the 50-yard range, and what I've decided to do is actually try 3 different CCI ammos. And I'm kind of standing here because I don't have my brace, but we are going to be using the table, the shooting table. And I'm going to shoot with quiet ammo, standard ammo, and then the AR tactical. So I think the quiet's in here first. We'll find out as soon as I shoot it. Well, I got it. That's definitely the quiet. Now we're going to the standard, which you can tell on the sound. Got a leaf in my way here. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to load the tactical. And what I had there too, I wanted to see, is that I know they're all the same magazine. That was one of my magazines that was out of my 1022. I knew they used the same magazine, but wanted to make sure there was nothing different. Now we're going to use some tactical. You'll definitely tell the difference here on the sound. That was 20 rounds and 20 rounds hit. So let's go back over to the other table. I may go up there and get that just to see how much those are scattered all over the place. Well, it definitely did some plinking and shot some steel at 25 and 50 yards. Because it was, I think I hit that bullseye target most of the time. Might have missed once, I'm not sure. Like I said, you guys would have seen, and I will once we go into editing, but it still wasn't doing all that bad because it took the bottles out in 5 rounds. Get rid of these. I wear these for my rifles because the fact that it doesn't interfere with the other. The Howard lights I wear, I don't use those a lot for rifles because it has a tendency to get in your way here, especially when you go on a low one like this and you're trying to shoot. Anyway, as you can see, it's empty, so I got the bolt open. Here's the target from 50 yards, right here. I'll bring it up closer. You already actually seen this close, but we'll talk a little bit about it because all 20 rounds hit. Quite a few hit in the middle area, like right through here, but there's a few out here and down here too. And this was used in the past. Now these are used ones, I think. Most of the shiny ones are the ones that we just did. And which one did it? The tactical, or I don't know. I have a feeling that the tactical is the one that hit more in the center, although I was actually aiming around different ways. And even though I was using the standing bench I got, I didn't have anything to lean it on. It was just, sorry about the noise. I get a lot of trucks along here and the wind is coming from that direction. But when I was shooting, I was using my elbow to actually lean to shoot like this on a bench. That starts hurting after a while. You put it on wood, you know? It does. Anyway, that's what we did. Again, this is the Ruger American 22, model 8303. They got a few of them. This is the compact version, they call it. It's the shorter one, and we went over the overview on that. It's a little less than 36 inches long overall, 18-inch barrel. Shoots pretty doggone good. You're not going to go as fast as a semi-auto, naturally, you know, it's bold action. So anyway, that's the shooting, and we may do some more things with this as we go along. In fact, we're going to be shooting it more, and then we'll come back. We'll do kind of one of our revisited things, which we're going to be having too, by the way. This kind of debut that, I guess, not with this one, but I was going to let you know that that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be pulling out some of our guns that we have done in the past, air guns and our firearms, and we're going to be, as I said, revisiting them and just shooting them for the fun of it. So stay tuned for that too, and subscribe. I think it's right down here. It's got a picture of me and Pepper. Just click on that little thing there and you can subscribe, and then when we do that, you'll be able to see them. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of blinking.